All right, so there's Nick. So trig chain rule. How do I take a derivative of if I have f of x equal to, let's say, tangent, let's say sine of the fourth power of tangent of x squared, something like this? How do I take a derivative of something like this? So for me, like I usually write out the proper way to write this. Instead of writing 4 over there, I'm gonna rewrite this of sine of 10 of x squared to the fourth. Okay, I'll write out like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color code this. So I want to explain so well where any person can understand this. So I'm gonna try to color code this as much as I can, so you can see it visually what happened. So first, I'm gonna color code. There is an outermost layer, which is like this. That's the outermost layer, and there is another layer that is gonna be purple. It's gonna be like this. And there's another layer is gonna be orange, so it's gonna be like this. And there's another layer in green, dark green, so it's gonna be x squared. So there are 4 layers when I take a derivative of this. It's a function within a function within a function within a function. Okay? So I want you to take a derivative of this. So with that being said, let's take care of the first layer, which is the blue. So when I take a derivative of this, you will see it. It's gonna be the blue part is equal to this outer part. This outer part is gonna be 4. Remember, this function is like x to the 4, so I'm gonna take a derivative of x to the 4, which is 4x to the third. Well, what is x? It's sine of tangent of x squared, and that is the first part if I take outermost, the derivative of outermost. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a derivative of the inner function, which is the next layer. What color is the next layer? The purple. Let's take a derivative of the purple, which is derivative of the sine of 10x squared. Well, let's take a derivative of sine, which is going to be cosine of 10 of x squared. And I already finished purple. Let's take a derivative of the 10, which is the orange. What's derivative of 10? Secant squared. There we go. And then let's take care of the green one. What's derivative of x squared, which is times 2x. Now you can multiply everything out, especially the outer part. So it'll be 2x times 4 is going to be 8x times sine to the third to the tangent of x squared times cosine of tangent of x squared times secant square of x squared, and all this should be in black. And I just finished taking a derivative of this massive trig chain rule. If you know how to do trig chain rule, it's going to help you visualize a lot of things in the future. It could be other things. Yes?
Are you multiplying the sine cubed x by tan x squared?
No, they are sine cube of. So let's do another parenthesis here to just kind of, yeah. So far, any questions? You want to give a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. If I have f of x equal to, let's do a cotangent to the fourth. I don't know why I keep on choose 4 today. Let's do 3 to the secant of 4x squared. So I want you to take a derivative of this. This one is slightly different than earlier. And maybe put an extra parenthesis here. I want you to take a derivative of this function. What's the wrong garage? Oh. Yeah, he already looks like. Don't miss looking at the derivative of the trig. You had to memorize. Especially sexy 10. Because everybody finished? Yeah?
With the first derivative, the blue one, where did the 3 come from?
It's like a derivative of x to the fourth or x to the third. Because that's a function to the fourth power. Whatever that function is, if you take a derivative of x to the fourth, it's going to be 4 function to the third. Hopefully you guys almost finished. I'm going to just rewrite this to make easier to read. I'm not doing it. Everything to the third power. If you know how to draw the bubbles, you should be able to be very good. I'm going to draw the first bubbles. And I'm going to color code the next one. And I'm going to color code the next one. So there's 4 bubbles here. And I'm going to color code the brown one. So what's this here? So there's 4 different color here. Hopefully you guys already finished. Can I move on or no? Yes? Maybe? No? Okay. No objections so far, so I'm just gonna move on. So if I take a derivative of something to the third power, it's gonna be 3 cotangent to the square of secant of 4x squared. And that's just to take it to the red one. Did you get this part?
I'll put the square to the outside.
That's fun too. And what's derivative of the blue layer?
Negative CSC, or cosecant squared secant 4x squared.
Yep. So the derivative of cotangent is going to be -1 times what? CSC of SEC of 4x squared. So that I just take a derivative of cotangent, so it'll be, sorry, I'm missing a square, did I? Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the next thing, which is agreeing. So what's derivative of secant of 4x squared?
Secant 4x squared times tangent 4x squared.
Yes, that's actually really good. Times tangent of 4x squared. Why? Because a 4x squared did not change. It's not secant of x. Is the inside of u is 4x squared. The argument is 4x squared. So the 4x squared did not change. Now finally, if I'm taking derivative of the last part, which is the brown part, is gonna be ax. So I can multiply everything together. So it'll be ax times 1 times 3 negative. So it'll be negative 24x. So it'll be negative 24x times cotangent square of secant of 4x squared times CSC square of SEC of 4x squared times secant of 4x squared times 10 of 4x squared. And that should be my final answer. And if you did this part, you're doing great. How many of you guys got this?
I didn't multiply it after I got like after I took the derivative.
That's fine.
You keep the negative for the cosecant, or you have to take out the negative?
I just simplify all the way, and I see something can multiply together, but yeah, none of the other things can multiply together, so I'll just keep it like that. But if you keep it like that on your test, it's fine. Because I don't want you to simplify something if you're gonna simplify it wrong. I'd rather you got most of the logistic of it. Nicholas, you understand? Guile?
Yeah.
Okay. Tony? No, Noman? Remember our trig derivative? All right, so that's that trig derivative. If you got them all right, then that's good. We're gonna move on. Is that okay? Sam, it's good. Did you make a mistake? Okay. Do you need to practice more, or you think you got it? Huh? Okay, well, we're gonna give you one more just in case. This one's gonna be faster. Is that okay? So that's a square root of 10 of cosecant of square root of x. Ooh. Okay, so if something to the, so is something to the square root can write as something to the what power, right?
1/2.
Good. What happened? What book are you reading?
It's time for Ikulet.
What is it? What book is it?
Why are you so embarrassed?
I know, right?
What?
The color purple.
It's a good book?
It's really dark.
We love
Yeah, that's how I just really
Dark? Like what?
Yeah. Like
really
it's really bad. It's about a yeah.
A racism?
It's about a black girl in the south.
Uh-oh. So eventually, like, you probably cannot read those books anymore, right? Because those books that would it be like promoting CRV or something.
Yeah. I guess it's for like awareness system.
Can somebody answer that? Just say you're Mr. Ye. Rebuff, you're very good at it. You sound more professional than me. I sound brown right now.
Okay. Alright. I have a voicemail.
Mystery, is this the answer or something? Is that my whiteboard? I don't know.
Okay, ready?
Hey, what's your pen?
I have no idea. Don't worry about it. When you answer, who calling you? A guy or girl?
It says Lakina Coleman.
Oh, that's a front office.
Okay.
Somebody need to check out or somebody need to go home? You are? Okay.
Hello? Yeah. He's on the road.
So I'm just gonna take a derivative really quickly. So 1/2 to the negative 1/2 of CSC square root x, and I'm gonna take a derivative of the tangent, so it'll be secant square of CSC of square root x. Am I doing okay? Because I just take here the 1/2, and then it's gonna be negative 1/2.
The negative one now.
Because that's derivative of x to the 1/2. So 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. So we said that x is a tangent of something. So times by what's derivative of tangent, so it's secant square, and then CSC square root x negative COT of square root of x times 1/2 square root of x, because that means square root x squared, square root of x is going to be 1/2 square root. So here, let me do it on the side. D to the dx of square root x is equal to x to the 1/2, and that's equal to 1/2 x to the negative 1/2, or 1/2 square root of x. So that just show you how to do that. Now this is a little bit harder one. So if you're still struggling, it just probably is minor pieces. Like for example, cosecant square root x and cotangent square root x. Or take a derivative of square root x is going to be 1/2 times 1/square root x. So this one is kind of abnormal, but it's still a little bit harder. So I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to talk about this particular case. Okay, so hey, I'm gonna say, do you know how to figure out what is g prime of 4? If g of x is equal to f of x plus, I don't know, 13, f of x plus 13. Okay, so I want you to figure out what is g prime of 4 using this graph. The answer you saw earlier might not be the right answer because I just changed the number really quick. So what is g prime of 4 when g of x equal to square root of f of x plus 13? first of all, you had to know how to take a derivative of g of x here. You should realize that's involved with chain rule. So let's give it a try, see if you can take a derivative and plug in 4 and evaluate this correctly. If you can do it, then I'll give you the next one. It's f of x plus 13. If you need help, just raise your hand. So I'm going to start by taking derivative of g of x. So g prime of x. Do you get 1/2 times f of x plus 13 to the negative 1/2 first? You times by f prime of x. Everybody got that? Plus 0, of course, but 0 is not going to count. So let's just say if I take a prime of 4 here, it's 1/2 times f of 4 plus 13 minus 1/2 times f prime of 4. What's f of 4? 3. So it'll be 1/2 3 plus 13 to the negative 1/2 times f prime of 4. Well, what is 3 plus 13 to the negative 1/2?
1 over 16.
No. Almost though.
Square root of, no, 1 over square root of 16.
1 over square root of 16, good. Because I'm going to say 16 to the negative 1/2 is equal to 1 over square root of 16. What is f prime of 4? Negative 3, 4. So it'll be negative 3, 4. So that's going to be negative 3 over 2 times 4 times 4. So it'll be negative 3 over 32, I think. And that should be your final answer. Okay, so this question, I'm gonna say g of x is equal to f of x plus, I don't know, plus 2 to the 5.
Good afternoon, Titans. I do need you all to listen to this very important announcement. We have made the decision to reschedule the homecoming dance. The dance will now take place November 5th. We have also made the decision to reschedule the entire homecoming week. So we are going to have a complete redo the week of October 31st, culminating with the game on November 4th and the dance on November 5th. So we're going to redo all these rest of days again, starting October 31st. The game on November 4th will also do senior night, last night, and the football game. We have already planned the Fort Savannah parade and everything on November 4th. And we will do opening date, November 5th.
So try this problem.
We will
Oh,
again, we have already made all of these adjustments. We are also going to keep the ticket purchasing link open. You can continue to purchase your tickets, so that link will remain open. We are also going to reopen the guest form, so you can still invite your guests, get those forms filled out. The new deadline for guest forms is October 21st. So we have given you all 3 more weeks to get those guest forms filled out, approved, and ready to go. And we will start collecting money for those approved guests on October 17th. So those of you who participated in the Edgenuity Blitz today, that may be
in parentheses, and
have
then
qualified
that's to
yourself to go
another
today
power.
as well.
You just multiply it to exponent.
Lots of positives before we go away for today. I do want you all to be safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and we will try this homecoming thing again. That's all the announcements for this afternoon. You have
It'd be
about
funny if there's not a hurricane on that week.
till the bell, please wait.
45.
Thank you.
That would have sucked.
What was that?
If there was not a hurricane on that weekend.
Yeah, what?
If you don't have it like that, like everyone was down for
What?
tomorrow. People like
Oh, tomorrow? Oh, that sucks. Happy birthday, though. What are you gonna be turning? That's good age. Okay, let me take a derivative of this. So it'd be g prime of x equal to, well, this one's gonna be 5 over 2. So it'd be 5 over 2 times f of x plus 2 to the 3 over 2 times f prime of x. So if I plug in, if I just say, oh, I'm saying f prime of 4 here. So it'll be 5 over 2. F of 4 is going to be 2. So it'll be 2 plus 2 to the 3 over 2 times f prime of 4, which is 5 over 2 times 4 to the 3 over 2 times f prime of 4 is what? 2 over 5, I think. So it'll be 5 over 2 times, well, 4 to the 3 over 2 is 8
That's 2.
times 2 over 5. So 5 and 5 cancel out. This cancel out, left with 4. The answer is 8.
I could have gotten that if I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But review is gonna be on Friday, so you have 2 days to do your review.
I don't think we Friday's
Friday's canceled too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun. Just do that the whole week. And I probably had to go. Wait, is test infrastructure canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was in an experience.
What?
And funny things hurricanes are now here.
Yeah, no.
But the hurricane is like,
They said that like by Friday it might be like gone, but the damage are the most important features.
No, you don't have time.
I don't know. But it's a little stressful.
Not the link.
Everything that was supposed to be back then.
Why
Homecoming
did you show up
banner.
yesterday?
I wasn't here yesterday because I have an application due today, like tonight.
West Bridge?
Yeah, and I was writing my essay.
How'd you do?
It was good. I mean, it's fine. I got it done. But yeah, that's why I wasn't there. Like I spent the whole last week.
Okay, so you gotta go back and watch the chain rule video, which is the cover.
And Trig, obviously,
They take it with the
it's fine. I'll get you. I was reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
You're gonna leave right now?
But, I'm gonna go to my son. They don't have.
Yeah, my backpack broke.
Your backpack, bro.
Yeah, at least the handle.
That's like the most important part for the bag.
Yeah. It's the.
Otherwise, you have to carry it.
Do you have back problem or no?
I don't want my back to be hurting, so I got this roller backpack so I can just pull the handle.
Right.
Well, and I can't pull it up all the way and I have to walk a little bit slower. But
Traffic to die down, I'm gonna get out of here.
There's not gonna be more traffic.
Just finish it. It's because I'm missing 4 questions, which are concave, but you guys have to do the whole thing.
Okay, we can skip those questions.
That's all. Okay, we can. I just need. Or you know what you do? You can do it on the board and then copy down when you get to it. Alright, yeah. Leave. Oh. Well, it's like I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Hey, it's nothing against you guys. It's just-
Why didn't happen? Why did I play it? Sean, why did I play it?
That's a good question.
You guys back fix it.
Yes, you too. Oh, that's Tristan, right?
When are you gonna?
Bro,
Oh, right now you've lost the fight. You forfeited.
No, on music. On that thing. I think that no. Music.
Sounds
You know, I heard it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He has this long hair.
Well, Danny.
Daniel.
Glasses.
Sometimes
How long?
He's pretty dark. Like his aura is dark.
Just the different races. Oh, then
Yeah. I don't know. He goes.
Danny Brown, actually.
Here's my.
Okay, that one is Brown.
I don't know who you're talking about, too.
You said Danny. No, Danny.
This guy.
Look like it. You can't tell me. Dude. Me too. He is. He's verified. And you shouldn't have said the whole name. This guy. You just said Dan. Yeah. You know him? Excuse me. Why are they
No, he's not.
standing-
He's not. Yeah, well, what,
They're just standing in the hallway and it's locked.
what do you guys do?
doing?
He's not gonna sit down. Maybe you guys can stay out there.
No, they can just. That sucks. Okay, let's finish it.
Moving there. This is the better table.
That's where I sit.
Wait,
What's
where?
the table?
The one closest to him?
No, that's where.
That's where I sit. I sit on the other side.
Chair's all alone.
That's my chair. That's my chair.
Wait, you sit by yourself?
No!
Oh, dude, those are the ones. I should give you one today.
I think you get a perfect view. You should sit in Ye's chair right now.
Go!
Dude, he gave me one. He gave her one.
Okay.
Okay, but like it's
He
your
gave
share.
you
I'll
one.
take that.
It's two different things.
Natalia's promised me one and she never brings it.
I'm sorry.
No one realizes there's a mini fridge.
I
Dude, we literally
You
like
give me
I
that.
know.
This guy.
It feels like people just ignore it.
Oh, dude, he has Mountain Dew on it.
I don't think
Oh, what the? Who the hell drinks Mountain Dew at 7 a.m.?
it's having to do period.
Yeah, to be honest. You drink Mountain Dew?
But like,
It's so ice.
It's not bad, but compared to all other
I
shit,
would be my first choice.
Exactly.
Tell me.
Sixth choice.
Exactly. So why is it?
No, that's not my last choice.
Okay, then what's your last choice?
My last choice.
Root beer.
That
Oh
was-
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Root beer.
No,
is
I
ass.
fuck with root beer. I
Root
like
beer.
that.
Really?
No, peer peppers. I like. No, I love.
Oh, me? Dog
Yeah.
me?
No.
No, Dr. Pepper's so.
Dr. Pepper's
Dude, my first
No,
show.
the
candy corn today. That shit stinks.
Yeah. Really great.
Grape
I-
crush. is-
I can't. Yeah, okay. I can't fuck with
That's
anything.
disgusting.
So what's your?
No, you're not-
Oh, who are you?
Oh, I
Grape crush is disgusting.
I've never.
Dude, it's just like grape soda.
It's good.
Yeah, but grape soda is
No, it's-
disgusting.
Whoa!
Dude, it literally didn't know. It tastes like purple. It doesn't taste like.
Purple juice. Purple juice. Purple juice is so good.
I give her a new one to hate. It's guarana. Yeah, I hate guarana. It's so good though. Like it's like a Brazilian one.
Is it the green one?
Yeah, with the red food. So gross.
I haven't tried it.
It's so good.
You guys ever had like the Japanese sodas with like the little ball?
Yeah. It's just like juice though.
But it's like carbonated juice. Carbonated juice.
Let's do our Billy's power questions.
You know,
Oh, I have 5 questions that I think.
Oh, shit.
But that's like.
Billy's
I
power
don't know.
questions. God damn. Dude, I was so lucky because like
Oh wait.
my seat.
It's literally the question.
Wait. Okay.
No,
Put up
I
the
got
question.
the-
Put up the question. Let's try to solve it.
Wait, I guess one of them. That one.
Put up the question on the board.
It's really small.
Dude, I hate Will Rob. Dude, they were playing basketball. They're in English. Will Robinson and Gabe.
Really?
Yes.
Probably
Oh,
is.
Mr. A missed the layup.
He was practicing and when he was doing our notes. He was like.
What question?
is it?
Anyway, one.
You?
The question. Do math.
Bro.
Oh wait.
Basketball too much. And then second time, I went to get the ball and my finger like went in.
And then the thing inside clear. Ooh, what? What? What if not this? Exactly. I got 0 right, so it's
I'm on shit phone right now.
yeah, I think. Can we check? It's Olympia High School. It doesn't matter. It's Olympia High School. That was 1 over 2 minus 3. 1 times 2 actually 1. That doesn't make sense. Say it again. You have the line equals x. What's the slope?
X. 1. Who the hell do you? How did you just?
That is not a 1. That's literally 11.
Wait, no, but
Alright.
relax. How did you do that? Because if the
T to the power of 0 times 1.
t to the power of
Wait.
0.
That looks like a
He told you.
for a line.
Oh my
T. Yeah. There you go. Drop down the 1. Subtract 1. 1.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yes,
Yes,
one.
yes.
Then you have time.
Oh, but what about
0?
What about the minus
T to
3?
the 0 is
What's
1.
What's happening? What about the minus 3? Dude, yeah. What about the minus
Yeah.
3? And what about the
Oh,
1? What about the 1? What about the 1 on top?
I don't know.
Five.
I
No,
don't know.
Okay, so you're forgetting what he told me not to forget. What are we forgetting? The derivative is f prime of g of x times g prime of x. G prime of x is it's the derivative of this, which is 1. The slope of the line, t minus 3, is 1. Settle down.
Wait a second.
Okay,
Give me this.
but-
Dude. T minus 3 is 1, so you're.
Actually, you're supposed to read like well, how are you supposed to read it?
How the hell do you write it?
You're gonna distribute the square first. This? No, you can't just do that. You have to distribute, so it becomes 1 over t minus 3 squared. And then your f of x would become x squared.
Dude.
And then your g of x would become t minus 3.
What's your A? How do you do?
Oh, let me high school called you twice.
Me?
Yeah.
Like yay. You know, like yay.
Call
me?
Yeah, like on your phone, like phone, like, yeah.
Maybe you're getting a promotion.
Oh no, that's probably like call for like homecoming.
So
Dude, listen, you have to distribute the square first.
okay, so square, so it's like square, and then you get like 1.
No. Why? This is not math. Okay, look, x over y. You just do square equals squared over y squared.
Uh-huh.
Do that
So,
with that.
okay,
One
so just 1 over
squared
t
and
minus
t
3.
yes, squared. Okay. You said mine looks like it. So now, wait, so now, the 3! Anybody can tell that's a 3 on me.
Okay. So you have that there. So then what?
Now you do.
Wait, did you do kosher rule? Can you?
Was it
What?
wait, what was the 3?
I do it's quotient though. It's like 1 over something.
Because numerate the number won't move to the top.
Just make anything.
Oh, he did.
Oh
my
yeah.
god.
Oh shoot. T. Negative 2. Dude.
So smart. That's why he teaches us that.
Okay. So then you put 2 t minus 3 to negative 3.
And then times. There we go.
That's useless, bro.
It's useless. It's
Okay,
useful when it's
so it's something, but
Well-
right now it's useless. So then I need 2 plus. Oh, it's 2 plus.
That's why you do the T with the curve.
Okay, 3. And just put that all over 1. Is that your answer?
You just distributed it and then.
Yeah,
I think that. Can you just, yeah, you
Oh, wait.
-2 over those. Yeah. Or you put it.
My answer is
Negative
two
over.
no,
Over
Shit.
fraction. All over T minus 3 to the third. Okay, we're in it. Fraction.
It is like magic. It's literally magic.
What numbers? Yeah, 'cause it doesn't make sense. Who are these names? What are these names?
Various.
There's Jay Bueller.
No, heavens. Wardy? Whoa.
Word.
Whose name is this initiated?
Ronnie.
Double
Ron.
Just explain.
Oh, it's just wrong. Yeah, I think it's just wrong. No, it's just.
Oh, it's a name. Wow.
Is this Simon?
Well,
That's the only name that starts with S that I can do.
Wandy.
we're looking at really
Yes, sir.
Charlie?
doing the
Charlie?
wow. This one, they say the biggest.
Okay. Now, I haven't. Wait. Did you take a picture? Did I?
Is that wrong, Grudge?
What do you mean?
Wrong, Grudge?
No, it was Charlie.
You mean I didn't tell you? I said it.
You didn't count.
Sabotage, but at this stage, no possibility can be ruled out. So, all you have to do is not ever get as most
Word.
as you know.
Where is
Even which is currently operational, that state is getting extremely balanced up.
I mean, if you want. How long do you plan on being in here for?
How many questions? I got 4 more. Well, I guess technically.
Okay, let's do Ilias and
Everything. If I can do it. If you
Oh.
no, no. It was supposed to be a couple. If I could do it, you could probably do it. Who says you do it?
A short time ago, Sweden told CNN that there have been
Alright,
three
You guys didn't realize this all over time.
gas to the continent.
I think I'm just gonna keep up with the rest of like 21. Oh, wait, you're right.
With more on this.
No, not for
Just explain
How long is the
what's
how long?
going on here.
Yeah,
40 minutes.
I mean,
So 3
Well, it's already good.
How's he gonna get in?
then part of the- if you want, keep it
I
on.
mean, if you need a ride.
What happened?
He doesn't want to see calculus.
Oh.
Alright, Charlie, bye bye. Sure, if you want. See you when. Jesus. What's happening? Okay.
Okay.
Another question.
So what I did, it's that.
Today's Wednesday. Today's what, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
So it's 3 days off.
Wait, it said 3 days?
Friday's off now, right?
It is?
So somebody told me.
They just said.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
Oh. Yeah, Friday's off.
Yeah.
So what is the correlation?
Yeah, it was
Fly 72%.
Okay.
Great.
times 3.
Great.
Okay, but I mean, so this is a good performance, but it's not like insane.
I got fear. I got something.
Too suspicious.
Okay, this times these.
So now let's see this game that Hans played against Magic Garden.
Yeah.
Suggest Open 2020, symmetrical punch structure, and Hans played it. His opponent. White is like the pawn, and here there is a queen, exchange, that's better sex.
Just did it. The whole question.
Which favorize activity, and
Listen.
yeah.
Oh, you tried to finish off.
Right?
What's he trying to do? She give me the
What you gonna do now?
on
I asked Mathieu about this game, and he told me,
What's up?
well, I've been dominated
How do you pick? What was the question?
rarely, but it happened to me before, for example, in the flat catch-off, and we're talking about a strong master,
Yeah, that's very strong.
against Magnus Carlsen, so, you know, he's capable of playing at the same level, at least for one game, as the best player in the world. But he told me, okay, I felt that Hans was a much stronger player than me, but otherwise nothing too suspicious. Even though after the game,
Oh, I spoke to you after that. Oh, sorry.
his opponent, whether his mistake was
To make sure that
nature, which it is, yeah, it's a bad move,
like you said, you have to
Hans,
see through.
so in his
You just point to the point and call it
way, but
well, you know what I mean.
it's your opponent is bad. I'm sure.
Yeah, but if you want, you don't have to, you can find it, but
Why this is hilarious
find
because
things
like
like,
I remember all the way back in Estonia,
like
probably
graphically,
2003, and
that's why it's.
I was playing
Oh, yeah.
Alexander
You're talking
Fielding in
about
New York Masters.
no, you're fine, you're
And
fine.
basically, I had a similar position, except the knight on c6 versus d7. And I got blown away with the white piece. I played some e3, e4, and knight g4, and I just got crushed. I think the Schmidt war was the game of one of those two players. So when Hans comes out and just makes this ridiculous statement saying that this is saying that this is just like this is a bad opening. Like it's just ridiculous. I mean, if that really was said, it's just such rubbish.
Oh, yay.
Whatever. But okay, according to Mathieu, nothing suspicious about this game. So what is
Yeah,
maybe it's
This is probably really high, right?
awesome.
I mean, this is probably really high. This looks like a perfect game.
100%.
100%.
Wow.
I was gonna say, like, when I look at this game, that really looks like a Magnus game. It really looks like you just got like taken to the woodshed. It really does look like that sort of a game. 100%. Okay.
Perfect score, even better than Sebastian Federer, and when Sebastian was cheating. Because I still pretend in the help menu that the record is Sebastian Federer's 98%. No, it's not. It's neither.
What's that?
But okay, it's not a proof of anything because for one game, anything can happen.
Wait, why,
As it happened 2 times.
you did derivative?
Let's see.
Why the
In
three?
the same tournament?
Why
It's Christopher Yu. US footage.
Or
And you can see 100%. Let's just click through the game. And it's just crashed. It's opponent. Obviously. And
Wait, let me try the CC.
It's like a 91.
It's 95 G8.
Okay, then I can get the, yeah.
It's King B7.
Okay, so then plug in the 2. So you
Wait, what is King
It's
B7?
like weird, 'cause I didn't get it.
40
over.
I'm so confused. What on earth is King?
Yeah, exactly.
King B7.
So 4, 12 plus.
is 28.
King B7. I mean, what King B7.
It's terrible. The board.
Don't tell me King B7 is the best move. Is King B7 really the best move?
Okay, question. Good luck.
Let's check it out.
3.
Yeah, I know text the bishop you guys, but you're down
Three,
if
no.
you're trying to attack me.
You're not allowed to? No, you're not supposed to for the whole first half.
King B7 is the best
Oh,
move.
what? Good luck. Bro. Okay, and then do the 5th move.
Yes, okay.
There's not even like that.
Okay.
To the power of. You could just do that.
Cheap two moves,
Wait,
100% correlation is according to chess page.
Okay.
Has it happened more than twice?
I mean, what would I play there? Let me go back. So you guys want to ask me what I would have played here? Let me go back 5 seconds. Get to the position.
Obviously,
You're asking me what would I have played here? What would I have played here? So king's on c8 there. So instead of king b7, I'd be looking at fg2, something like rook g3. I mean, of course, rook g3 loses to queen h8. So I'd be looking like, I mean, probably to me, f takes g2 seems like the obvious move.
7, 8, 40.
I don't know. Let me
sleep.
And then 40 over that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes too fast. But yeah, I feel like fg2. fg2 seems like the move. fg2 followed by some kind of rook
I could only
h3 or even queen h3. Although I guess fg2 doesn't allow queen f5. But
I don't
g3.
Do I need to get my calculator?
Yeah, I don't know. I've not seen this game before. I have to know. This one I haven't seen. Seeing it from far away. Well, I mean, the thing is, the thing that's really difficult is that when you look at the game and you see like once you see king b7, you can't unsee it. So once you see it, it's very obvious why it's the best move. Like that happens to me too when I look at the game. It's not like yesterday when I played 9-6, there was this king e1 move, and as soon as I see it, it's like, oh, of course king e1, king e2, and it all becomes very obvious. But until you see it, it's not obvious at all. Also, I think queen d5 actually. Queen f3, queen f2, queen f4 maybe.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah. Very quick victory.
But it's a short game. You know, this is the one thing. It is a very short game. It's only 22 moves. So I mean, 22 moves. It is a short game.
Oh, you're watching your card?
Correlation
Huh?
Is that chess?
to chess page.
Watching the drama they thought Hans Niemann cheated.
Demon cheating? Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Against the...
But
I don't
they
think
don't
he
have
cheated.
no proof.
No proof. Yeah, exactly.
But this lady is providing proof.
Oh, okay.
That she went to grab the last 10 games of the things. They say the past history, if it engine that Kasparov is 69% like match to engine move, and like Magnus Carlsen is 70%, and Bobby Fischer is 72%, which is Bobby Fischer is known to be like one of the best player in the world. And so Arjun, an Indian prodigy, he only have 2 games above 90% throughout the last 5 years. And they say Hans Niemann has multiple 100% games.
Yeah.
And that just sounds very fishy. I hate to like saying that, but I don't think Magnus Carlsen is gonna do, like, he's a very brilliant minded, so I don't think he is wrong, because I do think that he cheated, but it just nobody can catch the acting of cheating, because statistics speaking, that according to this lady, she says it's no possible you can have, like, you know, throughout 10 years, this prodigy only had 290%, and he's rated 2750, which is really, really high rated. And the average of Magnus Carlsen is 72%, and he is the best. He crushed everybody in the last tournament, Generation Cup. He crushed everybody by like high margin. And Hans can't even finish top 8, far as on the rating goes. And so you like kind of think about it is it's kind of hard that you can be such an outlier. So I'm more like interesting about statistic part of it because the according to this girl, she says not just not possible. You have multiple game, so he called him Mr. 100%. To make 100% move same like engine, that's like a very not practical. It's not possible. So if you have multiple games like that, so Magnuson says, come out a statement yesterday says, I do believe he cheated more and more, but more than he say he cheated. Now he didn't cheat every game because it'll be too obvious he cheat every game, right? So he had to pick the game he can cheat on. And it's really hard. He did in the past, he did cheat it. Like he even claimed that he cheated, right? He even public said that he cheated. But people once they cheat, they do have a tendency to cheat. Once you cover up one lie, then you have to cover up another lie. That's pretty much it. So right now, it really depends what situation is. But besides, if you cheated once, like it's like psychologically, as a chess player playing against who somebody cheated, it's really hard to overcome that mindset of this person will cheat or not. So it's actually just a very complicated issue. Now, Hans is probably very good player still without cheating, but he definitely have cheated in the past, and now this lady is providing proof that he's cheating more and more. And that's why chess.com banned him after situation like this. It banned him before and then banned him again, I think 2 weeks ago. So it's really hard to tell. Like, do I believe people should be, proven guilty until they proven, right? But at the same time, I think math is not adding up. But I'm very impressed how he cheated if he did.
Weird theories.
Because according to another person, Magnus beat him in the beach, like 2 days because in Sigville Cup, in the beach they played a casual game, destroy him with the wheel opening, destroy him, just totally destroy him. And in the beach you can't really bring stuff to cheat, right? You don't have place. He went in shorts and it's like it's just a hat. So and that's according to Spectator. So and he also they beat him in that game in Signifield Cup. Nobody ever beat him in black. Like Hikaru is a really good player. If you look at a past record for the last 20 years, Hikaru beat Magnus black like 3 times out of 40 tries or 30 tries.
He never did. He always like.
No, he beat him before.
He did, but it was just Magnus would dominate.
Yeah, it shows at the end game he just destroyed him. And there's no way that I don't think that statistics speaking that he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe he did not cheat in that particular setting, but he definitely cheated in some other setting. And Magnus have the right to say, I'm not playing with a guy like this because
he resigned on the second move.
Yeah, you saw him. He resigned on the second move. So it's pretty interesting. I thought. Math definitely doesn't add up if you have multiple game with 100%. That doesn't make sense. That means the probability you making exact right move, like how you flip the coin and if you got 10 times it's all head, that's a very difficult to do. That percentage is 1/2 to the 10 times, so it's 0.1%. If you have 10 chances, got I think 2 to the 10%. 2 to the 10 is 1024. So that is 0.1% of that chance you flip 10 coins. Now, if you make 22 move a perfect move, and a move on chess is not just head and tail. There is, there is whatever possibility you pick to make 22 straight move 100%. That's impossible. That's almost impossible. Almost impossible. Now, if a shorter game, let's say 10 or 11 move, yes, but 22 move is pretty perfection. You have to get down to perfection of what engine does.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up mathematically. It just doesn't add up. So I would love to believe that he is telling the truth, but I don't think so. I think that there was a lie, but definitely that game probably not cheated because people have said.
He's just an easy target. He's young, he's cocky, and he's good. So they're always gonna try to attack him.
Yeah, but statistically speaking, it doesn't make sense. Like you have to read of all the thing. You cannot just trust one side to the other side. But I think people all have predetermined setting. Like you have determined setting is that he's not cheated, and I have predetermined setting is like he does cheated. Because I know somebody will cheat on the test, they more likely cheat again.
Yeah.
It just that's what I believe. So it's really hard to tell. Like I try to stay in like very unbiased situation, like to determine this thing.
Yeah.
And if you watch this 2-hour clip, it's actually talk about analyze of each game. How is he had 100% on 2 or 3 games? Like Magnus Carlsen never have 100% on a game. Like, most efficiency is like 98%. But you got multiple game 100%. That's unheard of. I don't think that's possible. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, try to be open minded to.
Maybe he's that good.
Maybe he's that good.
He's either cheating or he's the best prodigy you've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was also prodigy like in India. There was Arjun. There was
Pragna.
Pragna.
There was like
Pragna is really good. Arjun is really good.
17, 16.
Yeah, but they only played 2 games out of the last 5 years with above 90%.
Yeah.
And if it was like that big of a spike in performance, like he was like good and stuff, and then suddenly he beats the best player in the world.
Yeah, and as far as Magnus Carlsen is, I'm pretty sure he doesn't suspect something because if he happened to say the wrong thing, that's a lawsuit right there.
That's why he keeps it quiet. He's like, unless Tom allowed me to talk.
Yeah, because that's a very serious lawsuit. That's a defamation lawsuit. That's a multi-million dollar that Magnus is gonna lose. And if you do that, I don't think he's stupid enough to say it.
To place his call on hold, press the pound key. Good afternoon, Type Family. This is your principal. Good afternoon, Type Family. This is your principal, Christy Barber, with an update. We have rescheduled homecoming week for the week of October 31st through November 4th, with the dance Saturday, November 5th. We will do the previously planned dress-up days during that week as well, so students can have the full homecoming week experience they deserve. We will do the homecoming court banner parade the day of the football game on Friday, November 4th, prior to the originally planned senior night festivities. The football game will be required for admission to the parade and court ceremony. The dance on November 5th will still be at SeaWorld from 8 p.m. to midnight. Tickets for the original dance will be honored at the door. Students who have purchased their ticket on school pay will be able to pick up their tickets when schools resume normal operations in October before the November 15th. Students who have not yet purchased their tickets can continue to do so. School pay link. We will also extend the guest form deadline to October 3rd. If you are unable to submit a guest form, please make sure you get the form to the front desk by October 23rd to ensure your guest form is approved. We will begin selling guest tickets for approved guests October 17th. Please scheduled for this Saturday. Scheduled for October.
No, like a dude who actually like commentating.